We are here with the new video. In the last video we have three exercises of comprehension. Now we will go for exercise 6 of comprehension. Before we begin, if you are already a subscriber, kindly like and share the video. If you are not a subscriber, kindly subscribe. So we begin with exercise number 6. There was an old weaver in a village who had been praying to Lord Shiva for the last 25 years to give him enough money to live in comfort. Each morning and evening he would walk round the Shiva temple 101 times, prostrate himself before the image, and then come back to the home. In spite of having prayed for such a long time, there was no sign of wealth coming to him. He, however, never lost faith in God and waited for the time to come. As time passed, the poor weaver grew old. It was difficult for him to go round and round the temple, and he was to help himself through a stick to walk. Lord Shiva did hear the weaver's prayer, but did nothing to help him. However, Parvati, Shiva's wife, felt sorry at this and spoke to her husband. Why are you so hard on that old weaver who has been worshipping you for such a long time? He is grown so old now that he cannot even walk properly. Why don't you make life easier for him? Shiva smiled and replied to Parvati, do you think I would have refused to give him wealth if he could make use of it? What can I do for someone who is not destined to be rich? Parvati, however, was not convinced with the view that a man cannot make use of wealth if it is given to him. One day, both Shiva and Parvati came down to earth and went to that temple. Shiva put a pot of gold on the way of the weaver when he was taking a round of the temple so that he can pick it up. The weaver walked on. O my Lord, he prayed, how long have I to continue this wretched life? You have not been kind enough to me, but I can still ply my trade. My eyes are still good. How fortunate I am that even in my old age I can still weave well. Then a terrible thought struck the weaver. Suppose I were to lose my eyesight, but still I would be able to walk round the temple. Let me try. I could walk like this. He firmly closed his eyes and walked on. He passed by the pot of gold with his eyes closed. He smiled when he opened his eyes. Yes, he said, I need not worry. Even if I become blind, I can still walk round the temple. The weaver then went home. Shiva looked at Parvati and said, but there is something I can do for him. He will now lose all interest in wealth. He will be very happy. अब हमने गद्यांश को पढ़ लिया है. Now we have read the passage. Let's begin with the question answers. Question number 1. When the weaver opened his eyes, the answer to first one is B. He was cheerful. वह खुश था. Question number 2. The weaver took how many rounds of the temple every day? बुनकर जो था वह मंदिर की कितनी बार परिक्रमा करता था? The answer is A. 101. Question number 3. According to the passage, what made Parvati feel sorry? गद्यांश के हिसाब से पार्वती जी को किस बात का दुख हुआ? The answer to third is C. शिवा नॉट हेल्पिंग द वीवर. उन्हें इस बात का दुख हुआ कि शिवजी जो हैं वो बुनकर की मदद नहीं कर रहे हैं. क्वेश्चन 4. वाई डिड द वीवर थिंक हिमसेल्फ फॉर्चुनेट? बुनकर खुद को भाग्यशाली क्यों मान रहा था? द आंसर टू फोर्थ इज ए. दैट ही कुड कैरी आउट हिज प्रोफेशन इन ओल्ड एज. कि वह बुढ़ापे में भी अपने उनकी जो रोजी रोटी थी या फिर जो उनका व्यवसाय था उसे वह कर पा रहा था. क्वेश्चन नंबर 5. Question number 5. On which of the following views did Shiva and Parvati have difference of opinion? The answer to question number 5 is पहले हम देख लेते हैं सवाल का मतलब क्या था कि पार्वती और शिवा में किस बात का मतभेद था। द आंसर इज डी, वन कांट मेक यूज ऑफ वेल्थ इफ इट इज गिवन टू हिम, कि यदि किसी व्यक्ति को धन दे भी दिया जाए तो वह उसका इस्तेमाल नहीं कर सकता। क्वेश्चन नंबर 6, हैड द वीवर गॉट इनफ मनी फ्रॉम गॉड ही वुड, यदि बुनकर को भगवान से धन की प्राप्ति हो जाती तो he would have an easy life with no financial constraints, वह एक बिना आर्थिक जिम्मेदारियों की, बिना आर्थिक पाबंदियों की एक आसान जीवन जी सकता था। क्वेश्चन नंबर 7, हाउ डिड शिवा फेवर द ओल्ड वीवर, भगवान ने उस बूढ़े बुनकर की सहायता कैसे की। द आंसर इज बी, बाय गिविंग हिम स्ट्रेंथ टू वर्क, उन्हें काम करने की शक्ति देकर। Question number 8. After keeping the pot of gold on the passage around the temple, Shiva and Parvati, धन से भरा घड़ा रखने के बाद शिवा और पार्वती ने क्या किया। C. Closely watched the weaver as invisible entities, अदृश्य होकर उन्होंने बुनकर पर कड़ी नजर रखी। Question number 9. Which of the following statements is not true regarding the weaver? बुनकर के संदर्भ में निम्न में से कौन सा तथ्य सही नहीं है। The answer to 9th is A. He lost faith in God. उसका भगवान में विश्वास खत्म हो गया, ये तथ्य सही नहीं है क्योंकि आखिर तक उसका विश्वास बना रहा। क्वेश्चन नंबर 9 का आंसर है A. Directions for question number 10 to 12. Choose the word which is most nearly the same as the word given in bold as used in the passage. जो बोल्ड में दिया गया है उसका हमें पर्यायवाची देखना है गद्यांश के संदर्भ में। शुरू करते हैं। हार्ड, इसका आंसर होगा ए। रिगरस, यहां पे बुक में क्रूअल दे रखा है लेकिन यहां रिगरस कहेंगे। क्वेश्चन नंबर 11, रेचेड, रेचेड का मतलब है बुरा, गंदे जीवन। द आंसर टू 11th विल बी ई, अनफॉर्चुनेट। क्वेश्चन नंबर 12, फेल्ट, फेल्ट मीन्स रियलाइज्ड, कि उन्हें महसूस हुआ। Question number 13 to 15, directions. Choose the word which is most opposite in meaning of the word given in bold as used in the passage. हमें अब विलोम शब्द ढूंढने हैं गद्यांश के संदर्भ में। Struck का मतलब है, यहाँ पे गद्यांश के संदर्भ में a thought struck him, उनके मन में एक विचार आया, तो इसका आंसर है D, slipped. Question number 14, lose. The answer to question number 14 is B, gain, खोना, पाना। Firmly, the answer is firmly मतलब ढंग से, जोर से, आंखें जोर से बंद कर ली। Question number 15, the answer is C, lightly, हल्के से। Question, now we have finished exercise number 6. Let's go with exercise number 7. Long, long ago, in a big forest, there were many trees. Among the cluster of trees, there was a very tall pine tree. He was so tall that he could talk to the stars in the sky. He could easily gaze over the heads of the other trees. One day, late in the evening, the pine tree saw a little girl approaching him. He could see her only because of his height. She was in tears. The pine tree bent as low as he could and asked the weeping girl, "What is the matter? Why are you crying?" The little girl, still sobbing, replied, "I was gathering flowers for the Christmas garland and I have lost my way." The pine tree said to the little girl, "It is late in the evening. It will not be possible for you to return to your house, which is at the other end of the forest. Sleep for the night in this place." The pine tree pointed out to an open cave-like place under him. The little girl was frightened of wild animals. The girl quickly crept into the cave-lined place. The pine tree was happy and pleased with himself. He stood stiff like a soldier guarding the place. He was pleased with himself for doing this duty. After some time, the pine tree heard the wolves coming that way. The hungry wolves would find the little girl and devour her up. I must do something quickly, he said to himself. The sound became louder and louder as the wolves were coming nearer and nearer. The pine tree earnestly called out to his friend, the north wind. Please, north wind, help me. Blow me down. The north wind replied, Don't be silly. I will not blow you down. Why should I ruin my friend? On hearing this, the pine tree got annoyed simply because of the wastage of precious time. He said in an angry tone, Stop that nonsense. Do as I tell you. The north wind began to blow and the pine tree fell with a loud thud at the mouth of the cave-like place. The passage to the cave was thereby blocked, making it impossible for the wolves to enter. The little girl was thus saved from the hungry wolves. हमने गद्यांश पढ़ लिया है. We have read the passage. Now let's start answering the questions. Question number 1. Why was the little girl crying? छोटी बच्ची क्यों रो रही थी? The answer is D. She could not trace the way to her home in the forest. वह अपने घर का रास्ता जंगल में ढूंढ नहीं पा रही थी. Question number 2. What made the pine tree angry? चीड़ के पेड़ को गुस्सा क्यों आ गया? The answer to question number 2 is E. None of these. इनमें से कोई कारण नहीं था. Question number 3. How could the pine tree save the little girl? See the little girl. चीड़ का जो पेड़ था उसने छोटी बच्ची को कैसे देखा? The answer is to third is D. He was the tallest tree in the forest. वह जंगल का सबसे लंबा पेड़ था इसलिए वह देख पाया. Question number 4. Who helped the pine tree to save the life of the girl? लड़की की जान बचाने में चीड़ के पेड़ की मदद किसने की? The answer to question number 4 is C. The north wind. उत्तरी हवाओं ने. Question number 5. Why did the girl spend the night in the cave-like place? बच्ची ने गुफानुमा जगह में अपनी रात क्यों बिताई? The answer is A. She was directed by the pine tree to do so. चीड़ के पेड़ ने उससे ऐसा करने को कहा था. Where was the house of the girl located? बच्ची का घर कहाँ था? The answer to sixth is C. At the end of the forest. जंगल के छोर पर. Question number 7. Why was the pine tree happy with himself? The answer to question number 7 is B. He had got a chance to do his duty. Question number 8. Which of the following statements is not true in the context of the passage? गद्यांश के संदर्भ में निम्न में से कौन सा कथन सत्य नहीं है? The answer to question number 8 is C. The girl did not want to enter the cave. यह तथ्य गलत है. Question number 9. How was the little girl saved from the wolves? छोटी बच्ची भेड़ियों से कैसे बची? The answer to question number 9 is A. The pine tree blocked the passage to the cave, making it impossible for the wolves to enter. चीड़ के पेड़ ने गुफा का रास्ता रोक लिया जिससे भेड़िए अंदर नहीं आ सके. Question number 10th. Which of the following statement is true in the context of the passage? गद्यांश के संदर्भ में निम्न में से कौन सा कथन सत्य है? The answer is B. The north wind at first refused to blow the pine tree down. पहले उत्तरी हवा ने चीड़ के पेड़ को गिराने से मना कर दिया था. यह कथन सत्य है. क्वेश्चन नंबर 11 to 13 के डायरेक्शंस देखते हैं. choose the word which is most nearly the same in meaning as the word group of given in bold as used in the passage. ये जो शब्द हैं, ये शब्दों का समूह दिया गया है, उसमें हमें इनके समान अर्थ वाले शब्द ढूंढने हैं. The answer to question number 11th is silly. The answer to 11th is B, foolish. Silly का मतलब होता है मूर्खतापूर्ण, foolish का भी यही मतलब होता है. 12th, crept. Crept का मतलब होता है रेंगना. और C, crawled का भी यही मतलब होता है. Question number 13th, called out का मतलब है पुकारना, और begged का भी यही मतलब है. Question number 14 to 15, we will see the directions. Choose the word which is most opposite in meaning of the word given in bold as used in the passage. गद्यांश के संदर्भ में हमें विपरीत अर्थ वाले शब्द बताने हैं. Question number 14, louder, और तेज आवाज वाला. The answer to it is softer. Softer should have been softer will be the wrong answer. I'm sorry. The answer will be E, silent. If it शोर का opposite होगा सन्नाटा. Question number 15. Low. Low का मतलब होता है नीचा. Low का विलोम होगा E, high, ऊंचा. So friends, this is all in today's video. We have solved 2 exercises of comprehension. In the next video we will solve a few more exercises of comprehension, and the next video we will be finishing comprehension. So if you are not a subscriber, kindly subscribe. If you are already a subscriber, like and share the video as much as possible. Thank you. Have a nice day.